What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, all glory and thanks to God for another day and another opportunity to share this content with you. My name is Eric, and on this channel we break down the markets, analyze high probability setups, and focus on quality trading education to help you improve your trading journey. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. When they drop. Thank you for being here, and may God bless you all. Now let's get straight into today's analysis. Welcome again, guys. Today I'm going to do a video explaining how I caught Nasdaq sells, Eurusd buys. As I had anticipated on my previous video, I said I'll be looking for sales on Nasdaq and buys on Eurusd this coming week. So I gave out my analysis video. So today I'm going to explain what made me sell Nasdaq and buy Eurusd. So let us begin. Welcome again. So on my previous video I said this was the weekly structure. This was our weekly structure. I said there was a bearish order block over here. As you can see, bearish weekly order block. Market opened, went up, closed with a market opened, went up, touched the OB and closed and left a week. As you can see, there was a week that was left. I told you weeks are storytellers. This kind of fractals, I told you never take this kind of structure lightly, especially on higher time frames. So there was a week. This was the main reason for me to look for sales on Nasdaq this coming week, because of this week. This was my first clue. Market already gave me clue. I told you weeks are storytellers. You always follow the story. Don't create your own stories. Don't create your own stories on market. You let the market tell you the story, then you follow the script. Just that. So there was this week. So I knew market could sell this coming week, so I was anticipating sell. Plus I told you higher time frames is always king, because on daily time frame there was a bullish daily order block, but I didn't trust this to be because of the weekly time frame. Because of the weekly time frame, so I couldn't trust this. I couldn't trust daily bullish order block. There was a daily bullish order block, but I couldn't trust this, so I relied on weekly time frame because of this fresh bearish order block. So I knew there was a possibility of market selling this week, so that's why my anticipation on selling Nasdaq, I was only waiting for sales, not buys, only sell. So let us break down. So my first clue was this week, so let us switch to daily. I said on daily I will only sell NAS if this Friday high is grabbed. If this Friday high is grabbed first. And you can see as Monday opened, market opened, went up, grabbed this high, then closed below, closed inside. So indicating that market could sell. In short, this was a CRT structure. Let me put it in simpler word. This was a CRT structure. I know CRT traders, this was a clean structure. I don't know if they traded this structure. I don't know if they traded this structure, but this was a clean CRT structure. So market went up, took the high and closed back in. So I knew my sales were could. I knew NAS, there was a possibility of NAS selling because of the way market closed on Monday. So I knew market NAS could sell. So on our fall, let us switch to our fall. On our fall, there was this structure over here. As you can see, this structure over here. This was on Monday. Okay, Monday. There was this structure over here. Friday. Where's Friday high? Friday. Monday. So this structure over here, as you can see, a new market could hold this region over here. Let me there was too many confluence. There was a IFVG over here, as you can see, I fair value gap. There was a fair value gap. There was an order block. I knew this zone. I knew this zone could hold the market. There was a possibility of this zone holding the market. So that's why I was anticipating sell on Nasdaq. So I knew this was confluence number 2, because I didn't know. I was anticipating this region to hold price. So I was 90% that this region could hold price. And as you can see, Monday when market opened, took this high, took the Friday highs and started selling. So I didn't take my trades on Monday. I took my trades on Tuesday. So let us break down to 1 hour. 1 hour. There is a 1 hour. Where is our region? Okay. 1 hour. There was, as you can see, there was a sweep. There was a CSD. So there was a CSD. This was on Monday. As you can see, there was a sweep. Let me use this. There was a sweep over there. There was a CSD. I know everyone by now knows what CSD is. CSD. There was a CSD over there. There was a CSD, and market sold on Tuesday. Market, as you can see, there was a waterfall. Market sold heavily on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, so I told you I always trade either London or New York. I don't trade Asia. I don't trade Asia. I don't trade Tokyo session. I only trade London or New York. So market, yes. This was on Monday. I didn't take trade here because this was past my trading hour. So Tuesday, this was Tuesday 9 a.m. Saa tatu asubuhi Kenyan time, 9 a.m. Then 9 a.m. my as you can see, my setup formed. This over here. There was a 1 hour fair value gap. Let me mark it. There was a 1 hour fair value gap. My key clue there. There was a 1 hour fair value gap. Market came, touched the fair value gap and closed below. In short, another CRT. As you can see, there was another CRT over here. Let me zoom it a bit for everyone to see. There was another CRT formed over here, or row B. So my entry was here. Let me mark this region. Let me mark this region. Let me mark, yeah. This was 9 a.m., 10 a.m. formed my setup. Then I took my trade, short position. I entered direct because it was TP1 and 2 were hit. Both TP1 and 2 were hit. As you can see, both TP1 and 2 were hit. So my A plus formed, and then I executed immediately without hesitating. I took a sell immediately because my A plus printed. Then I took my sell. So this was London setup. Also New York presented a setup. New York presented a setup. Let me show you. So there was this market was still respecting this fair value gap, bearish 1 hour fair value gap. As you can see, I knew there was a possibility for price being held by this 1 hour fair value gap. So I was anticipating this fair value gap to hold price. That's why I took my sell. I took my sales early here. Early stop loss here 1:2 was it. Then New York presented let me show you. New York presented another entry, New York session. As you can see, there was another another bearish or B formed. So I told you with this kind of structure, we don't after market close, never enter direct. With this kind of structure, you only enter direct if you have this kind of structure. You see, not long candles like this. I said when you see a long candle like this, you always calculate the 50% range. 50% range. So let us calculate 50% range. Okay, 50% range of that candle. Yeah. Okay, 50 is 50 there. 50 there. Yeah. So short position. Place stop loss there. 1:2. Another 1:2. Clean. 1:2. There's another 1:2. This is during New York session, as you can see. 1:2. So on Tuesday, Nasdaq presented both sell setups on London and New York. So if you missed your trade during London, you could have taken it New York. It was clean. I said when your E plus setup present press lot, finger lot at poker block, press lot. When your E plus has printed, usiogope finger lot, just press lot. So I took my sales on London session, and both my TP were hit. So let us switch to Euro USD. On Euro USD, I took early buys, and I took a loss. So I will attach the screenshot at the end of the video. I said I was bullish on Euro USD, so I took an early buy, and my stop loss were hit. So but I took a re-entry, and only TP1 got hit. Currency, they are a bit tricky. So but let us see. I said let us start from daily. From daily time frame. As you can see, I didn't even delete. I said I'm bullish. So on Friday, if you can remember, let me clear this dot. Let me clear this dot first before we continue. Okay, structure. Okay, if you can remember, I said I will consider, but there was a bullish. First of all, there was a bullish order block. As you can see, market printed bullish order block over here. Bullish order block. As you can see, market printed bullish. There was a bullish order block. It formed a bullish daily order block last week, and then Friday, I said this candle wasn't clear enough. This candle didn't give me clear information. This kind of here, so I couldn't anticipate whether market could buy or sell. But this OB was my first confluence, so I knew there was a high chance of market buying. So I said I will only consider buying Euro USD if this low is grabbed first. Friday low is grabbed first, and market when market open, grab the low and closed above. So let us switch to alpha. Okay, this was the low. It got grabbed and boom, market went up. So let us switch to our one. This region is daily bullish order block. I hope everyone can see it. So let us switch to our one. I show you something. Let us switch to our one. This was a Friday low. Market opened. Market on Monday opened. There was a sweep over here, as you can see. I was only looking for buys, so I knew sales were printing, but I wasn't interested in sales. I was only looking for buys, because my buyers was telling me I'm buying Euro USD, not selling. So I was interested in buys only. So as you can see, trend line, let me show you how I missed this trade. Let me show you how I missed this trade. Okay, there was a sweep, there was a CSD. As you can see, there was a sweep over here on 1 hour. Remember, this region is on daily bullish order block. So on 1 hour, market did a sweep, left a CSD over here. As you can see, there was a CSD too. So this was my A plus printed during New York. First, let me show you where I took my loss. So where did I take my loss? Where is my loss? Here. I took my loss over here. There was a sweep here. As you can see, this candle over here. It was 9 a.m. Then 10 a.m. So market printed my A plus. So I was anticipating buy. So there was a sweep here. As you can see, market did a sweep, formed my bullish order block. Then I executed direct. Then took a loss. I was buying here. So market hit my stop loss. So then there was second entry during New York, but I missed this trade, but it was a clean A plus. So let me show you. It was a clean long position, stop loss there, TP12 clean, TP12, but I missed this trade because I was engaged somewhere else, so I missed that trade. So then come when was it? Let me look when I took USD buys. Let me confirm. One moment only. Let me confirm on my phone. When was the trade? When I took USD. Where is USD? Is it today? Yeah, today. It was today. So yeah, I've seen there where I took my buys. So today we are still on that region, daily bullish. As you can see, we're still on this region, daily bullish order block. So I'm still anticipating buys because we have market hasn't closed below this area. So I'm still bullish. I'm trading my buys. I'm not changing buyers. So as you can see, market even took Tuesday low. Let me use 1 hour. 1 hour is more clear for more information. Okay, where's Tuesday? Okay, one moment. Okay, one moment. Okay, there. Let us switch to 201. Okay, where's Tuesday there? Tuesday low was grabbed. Then there was another sweep over here. I don't know whether you can see it. There's another sweep over here. What made me buy USD? Okay, there was another sweep over there. Okay, there, but I didn't trade during this time because it was on Asia. It was Tokyo session, so I told you I only trade London and New York. So market grabbed this low. Then there was a CSD over here. Let me use horizontal ray. CSD over there. Then I'm still 5 a.m. still sleeping, 6 a.m. still sleeping, 7 a.m. woke up, market print the first bearish 1 hour first bearish candle, 1 hour bearish candle. Then on it printed a bullish candle, confirming my entry. No, my setup, I mean. So mark this region there. Then I took my trade long position. I entered direct, stop loss here, TP1, only TP1, didn't hit TP2, only TP1, 1:3. TP1 was it, TP2 I was break even, TP2 market didn't hit my TP2. So far this week I've took 3 trades, 1 loss, 2 wins, but one trade only TP1 was it, not both TP. I took a loss on Euro USD and still I took a win, but only TP1 was it, TP2 wasn't hit. So it was 3 trades, 1 loss, 1 win, and then 1 break even. So that's how my week has been, and I don't think I'm taking any trade again till next week, since I'm engaged somewhere else. So but I'll be back with my next week analysis video, probably on Saturday or Sunday, I don't know, I'm not sure, but there will be a video. So that's how I took my buys on EURUSD and sells on Nasdaq. I hope you guys are learning something from me, and you are testing my strategy on either demo. I don't test my strategy on your real account first. Test it on your demo. If you see them working, then you can bring the strategy to your real accounts. But for now, please test them on demo as till you understand how the concept works. So that's all, my guys. That's all I had to share with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time. For those who have subscribed, thank you, and for those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any future uploads. So till next time, guys, bye.